Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's March 31st, 2024. Happy Easter, everybody. We are reading from the Old Testament today. We're going to read chapter 3 of Esther, Esther chapter 3. We're going to be introduced to our last main player in this story, which is Haman. He is the villain. I will tell you that right now. Boo hiss. Kind of get that feeling that he's kind of a wormy little sniveling boot kisser, I guess is the way to put it. And he's got some money and he's got some wealth behind him. We saw earlier that Mordecai wanted Esther not to tell anyone that they were Jewish. Why? Well, it's probably not because of a widespread hatred of Jews, but there are pockets, and Haman is definitely one of the people that hates the Jews. Well, he's going to use his money to buy his way into power and have this plot that in mind that he wants to implement that's going to end up in the destruction of the Jews. And why would I say it's not widespread? Well, in this little section here, there's about 5 years that happens between the time that he's insulted by Mordecai and he actually gets around to getting the king's ear and planting the little bug of, hey, let's kill all the Jews. So if it was a widespread hatred, it probably would have been much quicker. We also see that after he convinces the king to issue this edict, it surprises everybody. So again, it wasn't like everybody wanted to go against the Jews, but then again, nobody really went out of their way to stop him either. So let's go ahead. We're going to read Esther chapter 3. After these things, King Ahasuerus promoted Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, and advanced him and set him a seat above all the princes who were with him. And all the king's servants who were within the king's gate bowed and paid homage to Haman, for so the king had commanded concerning him. But Mordecai would not bow or pay homage. Then the king's servants who were within the king's gate said to Mordecai, "Why do you transgress the king's command?" Now it happened when they spoke to him daily and he would not listen to them, that they told it to Haman to see whether Mordecai's words would stand. For Mordecai had told them that he was a Jew. When Haman saw that Mordecai did not bow or pay him homage, Haman was filled with wrath. But he disdained to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had told him of the people of Mordecai. Instead, Haman sought to destroy all the Jews who were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, the people of Mordecai. In the first month, which is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is, the lot, before Haman to determine the day and the month, until it fell on the 12th month, which is the month of Adar. Then Haman said to King Ahasuerus, "There is a certain people scattered and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of your kingdom. Their laws are different from all other people, and they do not keep the king's laws. Therefore it is not fitting for the king to let them remain. If it pleases the king, let a decree be written that they be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver into the hands of those who do the work, to bring it into the king's treasures." So the king took his signet ring from his hand and gave it to Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, the enemy of the Jews. And the king said to Haman, "The money and the people are given to you to do with them as seems good to you." Then the king's scribes were called on the 13th day of the first month, and a decree was written according to all Haman commanded, to the king's satraps, to the governors who were over each province, to the officials of all people, to every province according to its script, and to every people in their language. In the name of King Ahasuerus it was written and sealed with the king's signet ring. And the letters were sent by couriers into all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to annihilate all the Jews, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, on the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to plunder their possessions. A copy of the document was to be issued as law in every province, being published for all people, that they should be ready for that day. The couriers went out, hastened by the king's command, and the decree was proclaimed in Shushan the citadel. So the king and Haman sat down to drink, but the city of Shushan was perplexed. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.